the city. I eat rappers, so I make a meal of this city. I'm feeling the city like I'm dealing with titties. One mic, one hook, just real in the city. A magician on a mic like Silva, man, I flow calm and it can't come realer. And the lead from the arms might kill you, but instead I throw palms and heal you. In the city where shit gets grit, and the dreams just don't come fair though. By any means, we all need this red though. Sophie's got more times than Aguero, man, it's all messed up. We got the whole game dressed up. Fake life in a red tux, no clue so your head's stuck. And I'ma just keep eating rappers like Sane, cause your weak bars couldn't touch or harm me. I defend my team like Walker, but it's just me, myself in the army. So I just implode facts, kick back like Kimbo's back. Trust me, I've been low, it's mad. So many souls been broken half. And the man roll round in the whip and all of the windows black. So you're thinking they're with those straps, and the thing goes black. So you could get hit quick with a ricochet, let wick split like rips in a wicker tray. Death just fucks with a living prey, like you just one real bad trip. Ain't fun to run, but don't think that the gun the one. Or the knife either, it could turn on your neck and get caught like a wife beater. Man, I'm real in this city, no steel in this city. I eat rappers, so I make a meal of this city. I'm feeling this city like I'm dealing with titties. One mic, one hook, just real in the city. Real in this city, no steel in this city. I eat rappers, so I make a meal of this city. I'm feeling this city like I'm dealing with titties. One mic, one hook, just real in the city. You can shoot your shot, I won't let it in. Like Edison, you just miss and run, no reverend. No hits, but the whole shit's relevant. Kick stay crisp in the mix, that's evident. Word to the prince, Baz telling him. Murder them quick, fast shelling them. That's the line that the OG selling them. Hold me rock, don't go propelling them. I just set in defiant ways, hit hard like Pep in his prime days. Stop me, I don't break down, I'm Rodri. You ain't getting in my space, you ain't getting in my place. No way like setting a blind maze. Wanna know getting these migraines? I flow cold, I'm setting the ice age. You can never go far though, I know. You don't get a clap, no bravo. My whole track's cinematic like Marvel. Those rappers in my bag like marbles. Thinking I'm a trip like carpools. When the girls say hey like Arnold, I don't quit when I'm that good shit. If I flip when I spit, it's a rap, no parcel. I'ma go in, don't tempt me. I've been jamming on the mic, I'm Mendy. I don't like hard in the city. It's a red card if you roll 10 men deep. You don't look mean or trendy, so you wear cut eyes from Fendi. Man, I spit like Uzi's plenty. It's no wonder the shells all empty. Real in this.
Hi guys, Mike here, Man City Fan TV. I hope we're all good. This Sunday evening, yeah, I'm back. I made it back safely. Made it back safely from yesterday. Let's get straight into your hellos. We're going to do our player ratings today. I'm not imagining this is going to be the greatest ratings I've ever seen, probably. Don't know. Maybe not. Don't know. Sorry, I'm just getting messages coming through. Let me ignore all them. Turn them off, thank you. Right, guys. So, let's get straight into your hellos. So, let's have a look. Sanjay J's in, sitter. Yesterday, good. Mervyn Thomas, didn't think I would say this, but glad to see Zinchenko back in training. I'm not quite there yet, Mervyn. Not quite there yet. Sanjay, City. Yep, got you the first time, buddy. City till I die. Evening, up you're good. Brody Argyle, hey, up you're good. And podcast, start again. Recording tonight with City and Everton fans. Will Everton stick with Silva? Where's it all gone wrong for City this season? Yeah, that was painful yesterday. What do City need to do to turn it around? Transition season. We should have already had the transition season. Should already have had that, really. But yeah, I don't know what more to say about that, really. Well, I do. I'm going to go into that in detail in a moment. Let's have a look. Dudley Lewis is on. Good evening to you all. Brad Niblock, good evening. Up you good. Good evening, Mingyu Wong. Carl's back on. How was LA, buddy? Was it good? Told you, I've been to LA a couple of times. Not the greatest places I've ever been. Went over to San Francisco, which that was nice. That was nice. Golden Gate Bridge, Alcatraz, all that jazz. Hello, I don't see City getting top 2 in my opinion. Carl, come on. We're not that bad. It's not all doom and gloom. Everton doing well so far. I have not seen any scores at the minute. I've seen the scumbags over the road. They're what, 1 each? Is it still 1 each? I don't know. Yeah. We're actually winning. Hey, Carl, you're beating Leicester. That'll do, mate. Keep going. Had your hair cut? Yes, I have. Can't keep covering up the wild patches. Ball Queen, yes, I just saw it now. Zinchenko trained today. Carl Blundell, I think Liverpool won the Premier League yesterday. They are not dropping 11 points. Carl, bit of positive, mate. Come on. Positive. Trouble is, you've got to live in Liverpool. We don't. But we'll still have to listen to it. Hi, Martin and guys, said Fernandinho. Sorry, guys. Oh, right. Okay. Carbondale, we beat Leicester and Liverpool. Silva will stay. Can you beat Liverpool next week? I'm not sure you can, if I'm honest. And that's with no Allison now. That's with no Allison. Guys, let's get into it. What we're here to do. We're here to do the player ratings. Talk about a little bit of transfer news I've got for you as well. If you've read some of the spreadsheets, broadsheets, whatever you read on a Sunday morning, yes, they are in there. And a little bit of news on Mikel Arteta as well, and a possible successor if he does leave to go take the Arsenal job. Phil Foden will start at Burnley for sure. God, I hope so, Ball Queen. I really hope so. My biggest... yeah, I'll get into that in a bit. Everton won't beat Liverpool. Man U game 1-1. Thank you, Dudley Lewis. So, guys, yesterday, 2-2, Newcastle. I was there, as you know. Apologies for getting there a little bit late. There was a huge accident on the A1. Couldn't get there in time. So, yeah, but I got there in time. I met up with the Magpie channel. A couple of cracking young lads doing a tremendous job up there. So I want to give them a shout. Please get over to Magpie, give them a subscribe. I am on there, and currently I am the highest viewed video on there. Why, I don't know. They must see something I don't. Yeah, and I was rather nice about them. Wasn't overly nice about Steve Bruce's football, like, but yeah, but it was one of them days. Great strike by KDB, absolute world-class strike. What I wasn't expecting was the world-class strike from Shelby 4 or 5 minutes later. And funnily enough, speaking to the Newcastle fans pre-game, they were very upset, to put it mildly, that Shelby was in the team. They don't like him, from what I heard. They don't rate him, so why he was in the team? Full time, they were saying a completely different story about him, so I don't know. Borgill get bullied versus Burnley. Should have played yesterday, says Bernard. That's my issue with Burnley. They are going to kick us to shit on Tuesday night. Alan, St. Maximum is a horrible player to defend against. He is, Carl. That dive from St. Maximum was hilarious. You wanted to see it live when you were there. Oof, he did one jump, then did another jump, and then continued jumping, and it was funny. It was quite funny. Kiam is on. Happy Sunday, everyone. City done in the Premier League this season. A draw yesterday. Mr. Realism was right. He's on gloating. 3 points. That 3. Did you say 1-1? Or was it 2-2? You said Kiam. But you got points out of it. I'm the idiot. Wait to see my predictions for Tuesday night. Wow. Have I been optimistic or what for Tuesday night? But we'll be there on Tuesday. I will be there. I'm going to give all myself to you. You make sure you give all yourself to me, and we'll be there. We'll enjoy it. We'll have a great time. And City will win. But I will be there, and I will give all myself to you for the channel, and we'll have a great time. Let's get 1-1, you said, Kiam. You didn't get 3 points then. Michael Jackson was an embarrassment. I'm not going down that road. Carl Blundell, Martin and Andy will be Everton fans on Wednesday nights. Yeah, you could say that a little bit. Right, we're going to get straight into it. The first one I'm going to talk about is Edison. What do you think of this guy's performance yesterday? Did we rate him? Did we think he made any mistakes? Tell me what you think. And we'll get that sorted out. Let's have a look, mouse. So, give me your scores, guys, for Edison yesterday. Carl Blundell's gone for 6. 6? I don't know if he did anything Martin clearly hasn't watched my live vlog, my live watch along. I've watched bits of it, Andy. I have watched bits of it. Fernandinho 6, Mervyn Thomas is a 6, Ming Wong is a 6, City Till I Die 7.5, Scott Williams 6, Dudley Lewis 6.5, Andy's going for a 7. Lots of 6s, a couple of 6.5, 7.5, 7. But looking at it, I'm going to have to give Edison, from the viewers and subscribers of Man City Man TV, a 6. Oh, Kiam's in a 6. Brody Argyle 7.1 or 2. We don't do points. It's 7 or 7.5 or that's it. You can only have full scores or half scores, Brody. You can't have points. We're not having point ones, point twos. I'm going to give Edison, going off your scores, a 6. And that's generally the starting point of where we're at. We generally start at a 6. Then we take points on, put points on for saves, take points off for mistakes. But you said 6. We'll go for a 6. The next one we're going to look at is this man, Kyle Walker. What do we think of Walker's performance yesterday? Let's have a look. Kiam 6.456. Are you taking the absolute piss? Brody means 7.5. Oh, give over, give over. Baby Bolt 0.5. Oh, have they started? They come in. Have they come in? Walker, where we at? Fernandinho 6. Cablandella 4. For Walker. 4. What was you watching? City Till I Die 5.5. Andy Walker 7 had a decent game. I thought he had a decent game. Mervyn Thomas 6. Ming Wong 5. Kiam 3. 3. Yeah, I understand, Kiam, you're being Mr. Realism, but you're also being Mr. Not very good supported wise here. Now we come on 3. 3 what? Oh, give up, move on. Dudley Lewis 6.5. Aaron is a 6. Andy's calling Kiam a plastic. You set yourself up, Kiam. He'll knock him out the park. Cablandell Walker got turned about. I'm not even reading that. Tagged by Alan St. Maximum. Cabla USA, hello all. You're good. 6.5 so Scott Williams. Andy's timed Kiam out. Do you know what, Andy? He's probably looking for that. All Walker needed was a black and white jersey. Kiam. Come on. That's what you get, Kiam. It is. That's what you get. So up to now, right, we've got 7 point. Who have we got here for Walker? 6.4, 5.5, 6.5. 6.56. Any more on Kyle Walker before I give out the score, guys? I'm going to give you 10 seconds. That's what you get, Kiam. I'm fat, so Alex St. Maximum will give me a heart attack. Any more on Walker before I put the score down? Kyle Walker also smooth back on loads of it. Smooth back. On loads of occasions, he easily took the ball off him. I'm going to give Walker a 6 because that's obviously what you want to give him. So that's what the fans of Man City Man TV are going to give Walker. The next one we're going to look at in the back line is this man, Fernandinho, who I've got to say was an absolute rock for me. I know he made mistakes and I know he made silly challenges, but I tell you what, he got Stones out of some shit on a couple of occasions, and he got Mendy out of the shit on hundreds of occasions yesterday, but we're going to get to Mendy in a moment. So, Fernandinho. Bernard gives him a 6, City Till I Die 7, Dudley Lewis an 8, Mervyn Thomas an 8, Andy Green gives Dino an 8. Any more? Fernandinho. Ming Wong is a 7. Bernard 6 for that foul, undid all his good work. It did, that's the unfortunate thing, Bernard. I do agree with you on that. How he didn't get sent off, I don't know. Nippon's a 9. Aaron, a Rolls Royce among Ford. Cortina's at the back, 7. Andy, Ferdy. Bloody Ferdy, call him. You'll get me in trouble off me, lad. 8, best of a bad bunch. Bought a yellow for the team, and Martin, enough for the Stones hate. There is no hate on John Stones. I'll get to Stones in a moment. There's no hate. And I'm entitled to my opinion, the same as all you are. There is no hate on John Stones. So looking at it, we've got 7, 8, 7, 6. We've got 6, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8, 7, 6. Like someone's phone number, this. 9 and a 7 and an 8. I'm going to give, looking at them scores from the subscribers of Manchester City Fan TV, and I'm going to get in trouble for putting it like this. I'm going to give him a 7.5. Brody Argyle 6, maybe 7. Further 7. There you go. You're having further. Don't care what you're going to call it. You're having further. Right, this man. We're going to move on to our left back. This man, Benjamin Mendy. What do we all think about this man? And I'm not expecting high scores at this point. I'm expecting quite low ones. I'm going to be honest with you. What can I say? 4. I've been waiting for it. 4 from Bernard. Andy Green gives him a 3. Mervyn Thomas 4.5. City Till I Die gives him a 3. So I'm going to be honest, I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting anything quite high. Aaron, sell him trash. It's not form or fitness. He's dreadful. 3. Andy, and whoa. Don't tell me about John Stones hate and you're throwing 1.5 fucking garbage out at Mendy. Come on now. It isn't boss privileges that, you know. Mendy, 1.5? Wow. Okay. Shot me a little bit at that one. Mingyi Wong, 5. Dudley Lewis, 3.5. It's going to drag it down completely, that score. Bernard's garbage. Baby Bolt is a 10. I'm presuming Baby Bolt might be a Liverpool fan or a Newcastle fan. I'm not sure. I'm sure he's going to let us know at some point. So, Mendy. Sure, what do I say? 4, 3, 4.5, 3, 4. We have a 3. We have a 1.5 from Andy. 3.5. Tell me apart from one good cross what he did. It did make some decent runs. It did make some decent runs for me. But obviously I'm seeing it up in the gods. You're seeing it on a TV screen. I don't know. John Stones is overrated. Don't start Nipple, I'll get in trouble. And Andy timed me out for negativity. I'm not going down the road. Right, looking at it, I'm going to have to give Mendy, looking at the scores, a 2.5. That's where I think we're going to go with Mendy. Ignore 10 and 1.5. Mendy, I'm going to have to go with a 2.5, Bernard. With average marks, always ignore highest and lowest mark. I know, Bernard, but he didn't have a great game. He was awful. He did make some good runs, but his crossing yesterday baffled me. He's gone from crashing him across the floor to smacking him 10 foot in the air, and not with our strikers, no good. Mendy was crap, sell well, fit. Who are you buying him? Who are you selling him to? That's the problem. Andy Green, no runs. He got the ball and passed backwards. I knew we were going to get this over Mendy. I said overhated, not overrated. Sorry, Nippon, my apologies. How much to sell Mendy? Sounds like, you know, a couple of sticks of carrots you lot are all selling for. He's not worth anything. Peanuts. No, worth nothing, apparently, you lot. That's what you're all saying about him. Kamal Dwyer, hi guys. Hi Kamal Iron Beats. Hope you're good, brother. No one will buy Mendy. They will, Bernard. They will. Right, we're going to move on. So, this man, who Andy thinks I've got an agenda against at the moment, and I don't like, John Stones. And I'm going to explain now. It's not that I have an agenda and it's not like I don't like him. My issue with Stones is, after 4 years, when you spent 50 million, I expect a better player than what we got from Everton. I expect improvement. And in 4 years, he hasn't improved. And if anyone can tell me he has improved in 4 years, I want to see the evidence that he's improved from his Everton days in 4 years. That's my issue. And when Fernandinho is a better centre-back than he is, then I'm a little bit worried. Stone 7.5, apart from being twisted where Gündoğan couldn't be asked to follow his player. He was solid, great interceptions. Kamal Mendy hasn't played proper football in 2 years. We need to remember that. Mendy, 40 million for Mendy, 40. Is that 40 million, Aaron? 40 million or 40 quid for Chilwell? Right. Manquillo was so good for us yesterday. Made it hard for Sterling. Yeah, it did. Matthew Watson. I think a little bit of that was because Sterling was crap. I'm not gonna lie. Fernandinho gives Stones a 6. Back to Monaco. Says Mingyi Wong for Mendy. Irving Thomas gives Stones a 6. City till I die 4.5. Kamal Dwyer's a 5. Iron Beats is a 6. You're the only one, Andy, giving Stones a decent score here, mate. Mingyi Wong 6. Andy Green. Stones 4. Not trained on a single bit. That's my point. Stones gone on watching Mings for Villa. Get him. He's better. That's my issue. Has he improved from when he signed for Everton? Everton always said he was average and laughed at what we paid. A 4. Stones a 5. Dudley a 5. When Stones came here, companies, a centre-back, Fernandinho as a holding CDM, makes a massive difference. Yes, I agree, it does. But what's the excuse on Fernandinho being a centre-back than him at the moment? That's my issue. 40 million, I'd accept 40 quid. And Mendy, though. We need Koulibaly. Iron Beats, we are not going to spend 130 million on Koulibaly. That dream has to stop. Matthew Watson, at least. Almiron finally did something for us. Stones needs gelding, says Bernard. Marquinhos says Nippon. Throw names out. You've got to. City will not pay the money plus the wages. That's the problem. Stones isn't a starting centre back for City. I think Pep knows that now. Says Kamal Kiam. Stones is that bad. Even the slightest improvement comes across as a good game. Right, looking at it in your scores, I'm going to have to give Stones. Just looking at the actual scores, we have 6, 4.5, 5, 6, 7, 6, and a 4. I'm going to have to give him a 6. Just looking at that, the 7 and the 7.5 obviously drags that up a little bit. But yeah, that's where we're at now with that. We've got a 6. But Fernand's a centre-back with Stones, not in place of him. Yeah, I understand that, Andy, but you can't tell me he's playing better than him at the moment because Fernandinho is better at defending than Stones is at the moment. That's my point. That's all it is. We're going to move on to this guy anyway before we get into a big hoo-ha. Gündoğan. What do we think? Gündoğan. We are starting to see how Vinny was the glue to our defence. We are, but Leicester panicking here, Nacho he's on, says Bernard. Oh God, good luck for them. Stones a 6, yep. Kiam loves a timeout. Andy Green 6. Some need to go back and watch the game again, for fuck's sake. Maybe I do, Andy, maybe I do. The PSG in Brazil man will cost less than Koulibaly and Varane. So you're giving Gündoğan a -1, Kamal. Manchester really gives him a 7. I'm going to ignore that, Kamal. Come on now. Stones was very good yesterday. Says Under. Fernandinho gives Gündoğan a 5. 6 slows us up too much, says Andy Green. Matthew Watson, Gündoğan gets a 4. Iron Beats gives him a 4. Irving Thomas gives him a 5. Nasri in disguise, says Aaron, goes missing in the big games, a 5. John needs the general next to him, says Scott Williams. Not after the Norwich game, he doesn't. City till I die 4.5. Mingyi Wong 6. Dudley Lewis 3.5. Rags winning 2 corners. Villa have battered them. Is it 2-1? Get in for my prediction. I said 2-1 as well. That'll do, mate. 3 points for me. I'm coming for you, Kiam. I'm coming. Scott Williams gives him a 5. Gündoğan 4. Great technically, but he's far too slow for that role. Kiam gives Gündoğan a 4. Gündoğan is average CM who doesn't run or defend. Scott Williams, we have all said all season, too slow for the Premier League. Yeah, that's spelling Gündoğan. Too slow for the Premier League and better for the Champions League. So we've got 6s, 4s, 5s, 4.5s, a 6, a 3.5. Yeah, I think I'm going to give Gündoğan, looking at that, a 5. It's looking like I'm going to give him a 5. And that's not how you spell Gündoğan. I'm going to give him a 5. Oh, yeah, that's what we're going to go. Right, the next one we're going to move on to is the legend that is David Silva. What do we all think of David's performance yesterday? The little magician. What do we all think of David? Scott Williams, Martin serves you right for cheering the Rags 2-2. Oh, you're joking. Scott, I'm only cheering because of the prediction league, not because I want to cheer United. Trust me. David Silva for Manchester City Man TV. Subs, Manchester Blue gives him a 6. Kamal gives him a 6.5. Aaron a 7. Ball Queen a 6. Matthew Watson gives him a 7. Mingyi Wang a 7. You're tapping at the laptop, sounds like Warwick. Stop it. You're in one of them moods today, aren't you, Andy? I can see messages being passed around at the moment. Kiam Ming's just scored. Love that guy. He's in your dream team, Kiam. Bernard 5.5 for David. Andy Green 6. Couldn't get going. No, he couldn't. City till I die. Gives 6.5. Scott Williams a 6. Mervyn Thomas a 6. Ion Beats a 6. Awais Hussein a 6. Dudley Lewis a 6. Awais Hussein, yo. Andy Silva 6.5. Brilliant back heel, but he was frustrated at looking up and nobody making any runs. Good news, Everton winning at Leicester. Well, there we go, guys. So looking at that, I'm going to give David Silva, looking at the scores, 6. I think there's a clear winner here, isn't there? And it's going to be 6 for David. David's going to get a 6, it looks like. Good news, Everton winning at Leicester, says Bo Queen. It is 1-1 now, Borg Varda. Vardy's in my dream team, so I'll take that, Scott. Right, so I've given David Williams, David Silva, a 6. This man is next. KDB to score one of the most amazing goals for control, for technique. Excuse me, just outstanding. Outstanding, KDB. Yes, Vardy's my captain today who assisted Scott. So, KDB scores in, let's see. Manchester's Blue gives him a 10. 10? Wasn't that good, Manchester's Blue. Oh, is that just for the goal? Ball Queen an 8. Bernard gives him a 6.5. Bit harsh a little bit, maybe. Mervyn Thomas, 7.5. City till I die, 7. Kamal Dwyer, an 8. The only player who can hold his head high. Don't fully agree with that, Kamal, a little bit. I'll get onto that in a bit. Mingyi Wang, 7. Ion Beats, 10. Lewis Sargent, can somebody actually tell me what Man City's best back 4 is for Burnley? Because in my head it sounds awful. I'm doing what I know. Scott Williams, a 7. Eunice, talk about the 63 million flop Rodra. We're going to get there. Dudley Lewis, 8.5. Andy Green, 7.5. KDB gets a 9 purely for that strike. 8 for his crossing, but to score that, wow. Lewis Sargent, can somebody actually tell me what Man City's best back 4 is? Yeah, we've done that. We'll come to that in a bit, Lewis. Keep repeating it. I'm going to keep going to it. We're doing the ratings at the moment, but I'm in 8 amongst midgets at the moment. Real quick, Eunice, don't think he's a flop yet. Eunice, how can he get a 10 when we do the game? Come on, fans. Come on, fans are being fanboys. Delusional. Looking at that, I'm going to have to give KDB on an average. It's looking at it. Don't worry, Eunice. We'll be scoring Mahrez soon. Oh. Mahrez is actually next. Yeah, so you want to get that in. Let's have a look. Oh, Am I back with you guys? Let me know. Am I back? Tell me if I'm back.